I like the book Spy School Goes South by Stuart Gibbs. It's a New York Times bestselling author. He wrote like he wrote like 16 books. It's I think it's the it's the third to last book in Spy School so far. It goes like this. The plot. Ben Ripley, an agent, is was hanging out with Erica Hale. He was fighting off in robber right now, but then Cyrus Hale called. Cyrus Hale is Erica Hale's grandfather. Cyrus Hale called, and then he felt like Spider was plotting something. Spider, an evil organization that is against the CIA. He felt something was wrong, so he asked Murray Hill. He worked for Spider and he's in the prisoner holding cell. But then Murray was like, I'm not answering unless I'm not answering to you. I'm only answering to Ben. And then Ben came, and then he's like, I don't like Spider. And he's like, well, prove it. We can't just let you free. He's like, fine, but what if I tell you what Spider's plan is? And then they're like, I still don't believe you. And he's like, fine, the mole is, I forgot his name, it was someone in Spy School. And then they found 31 classified documents in his like bed chambers. So then they let Murray free, and then they was aboard an airplane. They got aboard an airplane. But Murray Hill was a trickster, so he was still working for Spider. The Spider agents swarmed the plane, but then Spider agents that are inside the plane, they basically went out, and then they just parachuted out. But then they left the plane with nobody driving it. Then Erica Hill went to drive it. And then Spider sent a missile to go after the plane. It's like a heat-seeking one, a homing device to the plane. So it homed the plane, just kept on chasing it, and then they went in like some country, some place, and then they crashed into the water. After they crashed into the water, the water was full of crocodiles. Ben was the last to escape. He almost died. He did not die, but he almost died. And then that's how everything was so frantic. It was like now they survived through the wilderness. They talk. They fall into a hole. They get out from the other side. They find a lost city, and then they're still with Murray Hill though. Murray Hill pushes Ben off like a pyramid in the city, like a temple, but then Murray Hill was running. Murray Hill got a head start, but Ben was chasing him. Murray Hill wasn't fast last time, but now he was. He was really fast. But Ben caught up to him eventually. He was heading toward that pickup truck though. After Erica Hale sucker punched him. Since Erica Hale sucker punched him, he fell to the ground, and then he was like, ow, ow, and then he was like, ow, ow, and then he's like, you don't want to lose a tooth, don't you? And then he said, no. So then they just like Erica Hale was just like threatened him, and he's like, "I'll tell you where Spider's base is," and then he went to uh oh yeah, he went to it was in Aquarius, and then the water park, and then they and then after Erica Hale bought a room by using someone else's purse credit card, and then they were planning to stop Spider. They just like got zip line ready, and then they snuck in, and then they found Vladimir Gorsky, I think. Yeah, I think Vladimir Gorsky. He was about to get killed, but then they were like, "Why?" And then they're like, "Why did Spider want to kill Vladimir Gorsky?" So then Ben and Erica rescued Vladimir Gorsky. He fed up everything, but then Ben still didn't thwart Spider's plans because he didn't know. After that, they're chased, and then they got their friends. After they got their friends, Ben figured out the plan. The plan was to sink in Antarctica. Because then it would flow, the water would flow, and then it would make them rich. After they did that, like Erica's mom was fighting and fighting, and then they're all fighting, and then eventually it turned into like a chase. After the chase, they went to like Spider escaped, but then Erica still had the upper Spider still had the upper hand. So in the next adventure, I think Spider isn't going to stop.